So in this video, you're going to understand a lot about the contracts where we speak more about the underlying expiry, strike price, options, and the premium. Okay. And then we speak more about the premium reactions, and we speak about the moneyness, where we learn a lot about ATM, OTM, and in the money options. And options premium has two values. The one is the intrinsic value and extrinsic value. And I will help you to understand why intrinsic value and extrinsic value play a big role, okay, in strike selections. And then we speak more about Greeks, where I discuss about delta, gamma, theta, and then implied volatility. And we speak more about single leg strategies, ratio spreads, and non-directional strategies, and then other strategies. This is going to be the agenda for the day, and this session is going to be a 2-hour session. So for all the beginners, I dedicate this particular video. Why? Because I have just given the best, because this video contains almost like 190 plus slides. Okay, so you can understand now how much input I have just given on this particular video, as well as I used to ask like questions on all the topics. Okay, so once I complete with one topic, I will have a questionnaire, so that you guys try to answer it on the comment box, or you can just post in the live. Okay, so please understand, this video will give you the exact a very in detailed understanding of options trading. And another important thing is, this is for the beginners. Okay, so if you are very new to the market, this video will help you a lot. Okay, I'm very much sure about it, and happy trading. So options is not for everyone. It is very difficult, but one thing for sure, if you understand the basic logics, then you can literally make big money out of it. Okay, always try to learn and then implement. Okay, so now whenever it comes to options, right, so you see something like this. Okay, so where we have Bank Nifty, and then we'll have some sort of months, like numbers and month combination, and we have something on few digits, and we have CE, and then we have some 400 rupees of premium, and many of you guys would have been will be able to understand these things. But let me just figure it out on a different aspect. So the first comes the Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty is the underlying, we call it as underlying. Okay, and then we have something like 09 Feb 23, which means that 9th February 2023, the expiry. Okay, so all the contracts will have one expiry, so that this is the resemblance of the expiry. And then we have the strike price. Okay, so each and every contract will have its own strike price. Okay, so it's not something like the Bank Nifty futures we buy. In options, we have different strike prices. Okay, so like that, the strike price will be given over here, and then followed by CE or PE. Okay, CE means we have the call options, or PE means put option. Okay, so this is how the contract will be assigned. Okay, and we have a premium for all the contracts. Okay, so irrespective of ATM, OTM, or in the money options. Okay, so no need to worry about those things. The terminology is whatever I said. I'm going to explain each and everything very clearly. Okay, so first, call option. Okay, so call options are financial contracts that gives the option buyers the rights but not the obligation. Okay, nothing to worry. We just literally skip it, because this is not going to help us at any point of time. Okay, so this is my personal definition for call option. Call option is very simple. It's a right to buy or sell. So now it clearly gives you an understanding. You can either buy a call option or you can sell a call option. Okay, so both can be possible, and you need to do it on one lot, which means that, so always you can buy or sell a option in a lot. Okay, you can't do something on one quantity or two quantity. Always you can do it on one lot size, okay, of the underlying. Okay, so now in our case, we have the Bank Nifty as underlying, right? Okay, the underlying can be both the stock as well as index. Okay, at an agreed expiry, as I said earlier, so we will have one expiry, like we have expiry for all the contracts at agreed expiry, at agreed strike price, at agreed premium. Okay, now it's very simple. If you see something like this, now you're going to buy or sell this particular contract. Now on call option, it's a right to buy or sell one lot of Bank Nifty at agreed 9th February expiry, and 41,500 strike price. At what premium you're going to get it? At 400 rupees of premium. Okay, so this is my personal definition for call options. Okay, so call option can be bought as well as it can be sold. Okay, so now this is the Bank Nifty action, and this is the call reaction. Okay, so whenever the market goes up, the call option premium also increases. The call option premium also increases. Okay. On this case, what strategy you can deploy? You can deploy a long call. A long call means like where you're going to just buy a call option. Okay, that is what the definition of long call. Long call means you're going to buy a call option. Okay, and how you make profit out of it? It's very simple. Okay, as the market goes up, call option premium also increases. On that note, if you're buying at 50 rupees, okay, the call option bought at 50 rupees or 100 rupees, and all the way as the market goes up, the call option premium also goes up, and it goes to 150 premium, and it goes to 150 premium. Obviously, you would have made profit out of this trade. Okay, you went long, you bought a call option, right? You went, this is a long call. Okay, and then whenever it comes to Bank Nifty, whenever the Bank Nifty is coming down, right, what will happen to the call option? The call option premium will come down. Okay, as the market goes up, call option premium increases. As the market comes down, the call option premium decreases. Okay, on this case, what strategy you can deploy? If you have a bearish view, what strategy you can deploy? It's a short call. It's a short call where you will be selling a call option. Where you will be selling a call option. Okay, and how you make profit by shorting? You sell it at 150 rupees and you buy it back at 100 rupees. When you buy it back at 100 rupees. So altogether, the net profitability is 50 points. The net profitability is 50 points. Okay. So that's good. So now, like we'll directly go to the interaction session, interaction tab. Okay, so now those who are watching in live, you can just post your post it in the comment section, in the chat box. Okay, and those who are going to watch in offline, so please try to post it on post the answers in the comment section. Okay, what strategy to use when underlying is an uptrend? What strategy to use when the underlying is in uptrend? Okay, so answer is going to be, okay, so now we have good number of participants. Okay, so I want each and everyone to address it. Okay, because we have hundreds of questions in this particular video. Okay, because like once you are done with a part, and immediately it will follow the questionnaire, a questionnaire will be there. Okay, so now what happens, you know, once you understand something, you learn something, and then you try to answer it, immediately you will understand whether you understand the topic or not. Okay, so that you no need to watch the entire video and then come back to the questionnaire. Okay, once you watch a topic and then you can attend the questionnaire, then you will be in position to, okay, now I'm ready to move to the next session. Okay, so like that. So what strategy to use when underlying is an uptrend? Okay, it's very simple. It's going to be a long call. Okay, super. Now I see like many people's got the answer for even for second question. So what strategy to use when the underlying is in downtrend? It's very simple. Okay, you're going to short a call. Okay, so you can do a short call. Okay, that's good. And now in an uptrend, if you buy a call option, will you be in dash? Will you be in dash? Whether you'll be in profit or in loss. In an uptrend, if you buy a call option, you will be in dash. Obviously, you are going to be in profit, right? Super. The fourth question, in an uptrend, if you sell a call option, you will be in dash, because the market goes up and you shorted a call option. You shorted a call option, and what would be the reward you get? You will be rewarded with loss. Okay, that's good. Super. I can see like good number of participations in the comment section. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now we come with another question. In a downtrend, if you buy a call option, you will be in a downtrend. See, market is coming down, but you bought a call option at 150 rupees. And what happens? Obviously, market comes down, the call option premium is also going to come down. So you're going to make a loss. Superb. In a downtrend, if you sell a call option, you will be in dash. Superb. You will be in profit. Okay, so when the market is coming down, the call option premium is going to decrease, right? So on that case, if you have that view of bearish trend, then you can just like that sell a call option and you can make profit out of it. Okay, that's fine. Superb. Thank you. And now in put option, you guys are going to be, it's going to be very easy for you guys. Okay, because you guys answered everything on a very proper note whenever it comes to call option. So now put option is going to be very, very simple for you guys. Okay, so as our definition, it's a right to buy or sell one lot of underlying. It can be either a stock or it can be index at an agreed expiry and strike price and premium. Okay, so now you can see here, what is the only difference over here? Instead of CE, right now we have the PE, put option. Okay, so now let me just see the reaction of the put option. Whenever the market comes down, obviously the put option premium increases. The put option premium increases, and there is a logic behind it. I will teach you how exactly the put option premium increases and what is the logic behind it. Okay, I will explain you those things in the upcoming in maybe next 15 minutes. You can understand how when the market falls, how the put option premium is increasing. Okay, there is a math behind it, and I will teach you that. Okay, so now we can see here the Bank Nifty is coming down and the put option premium increases. On this case, how you will make profit? By taking a strategy called long put, where you're going to buy a put option. Okay, where you guys buy it at 100 rupees and you can sell it at 150 rupees. So you can just make the profit by doing so. And whenever the market goes up, the put option premium decreases. Whenever the market goes up, the put option premium decreases. And what strategy you can use over here? You can just use a short put. By using a short put, what will happen? In short put, you will be selling a put option, right? So you sell it at 150 rupees and you buy it back at 100 rupees. So now the intermediate 50 rupees is going to be on your packet as a profit. Okay, it's going to be in a packet as a profit. Now we come to the interactions tab. What strategy to use when the underlying is in uptrend? What strategy you'll be using when the underlying is in uptrend? Superb. When the underlying is an uptrend, we'll be using a short put. And what strategy you use when the underlying is in downtrend? When the underlying is in downtrend, what strategy you'll be using? Okay. Underlying is going to be on the downtrend. Okay, that's good. So it's going to be a long put. The interaction tab, next question is going to be in an uptrend. If you buy a put option, you will be in dash. In an uptrend, if you buy a put option, you will be in loss. Okay. Now in an uptrend, if you sell a put option, you will be in an uptrend. If you sell a put option, you will be in profit. Okay, that's good. Superb. Okay. In a downtrend, if you buy a put option, you will be in dash. In a downtrend, if you buy a put option, you will be in profit. See, I want each and everyone to participate in the interaction tab. Okay. So in a downtrend, if you sell a put option, you will be in, obviously you'll be in loss because the premium increases and you will be making losses. That's good. Superb. Now we come to the strike and strike difference. Okay, strike and strike difference. So here you can see, like whenever it's the current market price of Nifty is at 18,010. Okay, the current market price of Nifty is 18,010. Okay, so now we can see here 18,000 over here and 18,050, 18,100, 18,150. So what are these? So these are the strikes. Okay, so you can see like there are many strikes over here. And then what is the strike difference? So what is the gap between the each and every strike? Okay, what is the gap between each and every strike? Okay, so it should be the very immediate strike. Okay, so you can see here 50 is the strike difference. And what is the strike? So each and every, so 17,850, 900, 17,950, 18,000, 18,050, 18,100, 18,150. So each and everything over here is the strike. Everything over here is the strike, and the gap between the strikes are known as the strike difference. Okay, the immediate gap between the strikes is known as the strike difference. That's good. And now in this case of Bank Nifty, the current market price is 42,000. The current market price is 42,000. Okay, on this aspect, now let me just ask you something. Okay, 41,800 is a strike or strike difference. 41,800 is a strike or a strike difference. Okay, it's a strike, exactly. And the difference between the strikes, the difference between the two strikes is known as the strike difference. It's the strike difference. And just notice one thing, for Nifty, if the 50 is the strike difference, for Nifty, if the strike difference is 50, you can see the equal interval between two strikes, the equal interval. So you can see like 50 points difference over here, 50 points difference over here, 50 points difference over here. The strike difference is common for all the strikes, but for different underlying, the strike difference will be different. For different underlying, for Nifty, we had 50. For Bank Nifty, we had it as 100. Okay, for Bank Nifty, we have it as 100. For Bank Nifty, we have it as 100. Okay, and we'll just take it one for Asian Paints. And Asian Paints is a stock, and you can see here for the Asian Paints, the strike difference is what? The strike difference is what? It's 20. Okay, for each and every individual underlying, we will have a dedicated strike difference. We will have a dedicated strike difference. Okay, and see, like it can be, see, like each and every script will have its own strike difference. So it does not mean, that Bank Nifty, if it is having 100 points as strike difference, it does not mean like all the strikes will, all this underlying will have the 100 as the strike difference. Okay, so there will be like lot of difference. Okay, so for each and every individual underlying will have its own strike difference, And now let me just come back to the interactive session. Now, see, like now from now onwards, the questions will be quite tricky. Okay, so earlier you guys understood things very clearly because it was very easy questions. From here onwards, I would have just changed a few words in order to confuse you. Okay, so now it's your turn to answer it in a very proper way. The strike difference will be common for all stocks and indexes. The strike difference will be common. Obviously, your answer is going to be no, right? Superb. Okay, so it's not going to be common. Okay, the strike difference will be common between all strikes of a stock or index. The strike difference will be common for all strikes for a stock and index. Yes. Okay, so the strike difference will be common. The strike difference will be common for a stock as well as an index. Okay, the next, what is strike difference? Or what is the strike difference for Nifty? Nifty, the strike difference is how much points? 50. And for Bank Nifty? And for Bank Nifty, it is 100. Superb, superb, superb. And now we have the contracts. Okay, so earlier you guys would have been confused. Okay, why did we have this in the top the same number, the bottom we have the same number? See, whenever it comes to a strike price, right? Whenever it comes to a strike price, we will have we have just you know, let me just come back. Okay, so now whenever it comes to a strike price, we'll have something call and put, right? Okay, so now you can see here. So along with the strike, we have CE and PE. Okay, so each and every strike, okay, if we call it as 18,000, 18,000 will have both call and put. It does not mean 18,000 will have only call or 18,000 will have only put. No, it's not like that. 18,000 strike will have both the call option and put option. 18,000 will have both the call option and put option. And like that, 18,100 will also have call option, put option. And each and every strike will have both the call option and the put option. Both the call option and the put option. Okay, So like it's not only for the bank nifty or nifty. So for each and every stocks or every underlying, we will, for each and every strike, we will have both the call and then put. Okay, now the call is denoted by what? Call options is denoted by what? Okay, it's denoted by C. It's denoted by C. Okay, so what put option is denoted by? Put option is denoted by superb. So many guys would have think that why Didi is asking such a small question. Okay, so now no need to worry. See, each and everyone is not common. Okay, so many people are from the base, right? So it's always mandate to teach them. Okay, so no need to worry. Like going forward, you will find something interesting. Okay, whenever it comes to delta. Okay, those are on the intermediate or on the top level. So please just wait for a few more minutes so that you can just once the Greeks come into picture, it will be more interesting. Okay. So we have the CE, PE. What is the full form of CE and PE? What is the full form of CE and PE? Now let me just check how many of you know this answer. Because like everyone, when it comes to CE, they say it is a call. When you say P, they will tell put option. But what does this E denotes? Okay, see, like the E denotes the European. Okay, it's a European. So call European, put European. Okay, why it is European? See, like we have like two types of options. Okay, the one is call American and call European. Okay, so like there are two standards of using of options. One is the European standard, and the other one is the American standard. So on this aspect, like in India, we are using European standard. So on that case, we use CE, which is known as call European, and PE is the put European. Okay, that's good. So now, whenever it comes to the expiry. Okay, so whenever it comes to expiry, we have like two types of expiry. One is a weekly expiry, and there is a monthly expiry. Okay, now don't come up with some new one. Bi-weekly expiry, bi-monthly expiry, quarterly expiry, yearly expiry. Okay, all those expiry will come under only two conditions. Either it will be a weekly expiry or it will be a monthly expiry. Okay, so leap year expiry, don't take everything into picture. We'll just consider only two expiries. One is a weekly expiry and other one is a monthly expiry. Okay, so when this weekly expiry will happen, the weekly expiry will happen on every week of Thursday. Okay, every week Thursday we will have the weekly expiry. On the on the month, okay, the last Thursday of the month will be the monthly expiry. Last Thursday of a month will be a monthly expiry, and on a weekly expiry, every week Thursday will be the expiry for on the weekly options. Okay, so now there arises a question. Okay, so now it is changed. The weekly expiry for Bank Nifty is changed to Thursday. Okay, see, no need to confuse. Okay, so sorry, the Bank Nifty expiry is be changed to Friday. No, we got a circular from NSE stating that the weekly expiry of Bank Nifty will be postponed to Friday, but the same has been revised, and they said no changes will happen on the weekly expiry. No changes will happen on weekly expiry. The Bank Nifty for Bank Nifty, the expiry will be on Thursday only. Okay, so there is no change. Okay, so no need to confuse. The early circular was literally taken back. Okay, so no need to worry about it. So it's going to be on Thursday. The Bank Nifty expiry is going to be Thursday, and Nifty expiry is also going to be on Thursday. And now there comes another concern. Okay, we have this Fin Nifty. So Fin Nifty expiry is going to be on. The Fin Nifty expiry is going to be on every Tuesday. It's going to be on every Tuesday. And as you see over here, for Nifty, it is going to be on Thursday. It's going to be on Thursday. And then for Bank Nifty also, it is going to be on Thursday. Okay. And now let me just go to Asian Paints. Okay, so what about Asian Paints? Do we have monthly expiry or weekly expiry only? Okay, here for stocks, we don't have anything known as weekly expiry. We have only monthly expiry, and that will be on the last Thursday of the month. Last Thursday of the month. Okay, so that's fine. So now let me just go to the interaction session. Okay, so Nifty and Bank Nifty has dash expiry. It has only the weekly expiry, or it has the monthly expiry, or both weekly and monthly expiry. Okay, it's going to be both. Okay, Nifty and Bank Nifty will have both the weekly expiry as well as the monthly expiry. Okay, now stock has dash expiry, weekly or monthly. Stocks have dash expiry, weekly or monthly. Monthly expiry. That's good. Thank you. And in the if Thursday is a trading holiday, expiry will be postponed or preponed. Okay. See, we said the expiry for Bank Nifty is on Thursday, right? Okay. On that aspect, if Thursday is a holiday, whether the expiry will be preponed or postponed, it will be preponed. So on this case, if Thursday is a holiday, so we will have it on Wednesday. Okay, now my question is, if Wednesday and Thursday both are holidays, if Wednesday and Thursday both are holidays, so when will be the expiry? It will be on Tuesday. It will be on Tuesday. That's good. Superb, superb. Okay, next. If Thursday is a trading holiday, then expiry will be on dash day. If Thursday is a trading holiday, the expiry will be on Wednesday. Okay, that's good. And now we come to the very important part, moneyness. Okay, see, from now onwards, you guys need to take your 2 ears and sit very calmly. Just take a paper or pen and start making notes of it. Okay, from now onwards, it's going to be like more crazy. Okay, because I'm going to give lots of insights. Okay, because with the help of ATM, OTM in the money, if you understand these three concepts, then only you can understand about the intrinsic value, extrinsic value. Then only you can understand the essence of delta, theta, gamma, and implied volatility. Okay, so everything will have to be addressed only with the help of ATM, OTM, and in the money options. Okay, so this is going to be very important. Okay, so now Nifty is trading at 18,010. Okay, so now which strike price is near to 18,010? Which strike price is near to 18,010? Come on, guys, type your answers in chat box. 18,000 strike is near to 18,000 strike is near to the current market price. So now this strike 18,000 is known as ATM. Okay, the 18,000 strike will have both call as well as put. So on this case, both the call option and put option. Okay, 18,000 call option and 18,000 put option is ATM. Okay, on call side, what is the ATM? On call side, what is the ATM? 18,000 call option is ATM. On put side, 18,000 put option is the ATM. Okay, so ATM is the definition is very simple. The strike price which are at the current market price are very near to the current market price is known as ATM. It's very simple. So we know the current market price is at 18,010. So which strike price is near? I'm very sure 18,050 is going to be quite far, and 17,950 is also quite far. The very nearest is the 18,000. On that aspect, we say 18,000 call and put is the ATM. Now we come back to the Bank Nifty. See, 42,030. 42,030. So which strike price is near? Which strike price is near? Okay, so Sachin says it's 42,000. Melvin says 42,000. Sailesh says 42,000. Good. So 42,000 call option and 42,000 put option or the ATM on Bank Nifty. On Bank Nifty. Now in Asian Paint, we have 2765. So now you guys tell me, what is the strike price which is at ATM? What is the strike price which is at ATM? So it's going to be 2760. It's going to be 2760 as a ATM. Good, super. Okay, so now let me just understand about the OTM. Okay, now you guys understood about ATM. So ATM is very simple. Whichever is near to the current market price, we call it as ATM. So OTM are something which is yet to be attained. Mark this word, yet to be attained. Okay, so now let me just ask you, market is currently trading at 18,000. Okay, 18,010. So 18,050, market needs to go there, right? Hence it's a call option. Okay, market needs to travel over there. Market needs to travel over there hereafter only. Okay, from 18,000 it need to travel to 18,050, and 18,050 it need to travel to 18,100. So it's a like hereafter only the price need to go over there. Okay, hereafter only the price need to go over there. Okay, on the aspect of put option, just imagine the market is currently trading at 18,000. So hereafter only the market need to cover the 17,950, 17,900, 17,850. Am I right? On this aspect, it clearly denotes that the strike price which are yet to be attained, are known as out of the money. Are known as out of the money. Are known as out of the money. Okay. So now in Bank Nifty, it's similar. Market is trading at 42,000, and you guys know very well, market needs to go to 42,100 and then 200 and then 300. Okay. And in the put side, it's very simple. Market needs to come down, right, in order to attain it. So here in this case, 41,900, 41,800, 700 are yet to be attained. Are yet to be attained. Okay, good. So now let me just go to the chat box. Okay, so now you guys let me know the strike price which are yet to be attained. Okay, so now we'll just take on the in the money as well. Okay, so you guys literally know the market is trading at 18,100 means 17,950 is already attained, right? Already the price has crossed 17,950. And definitely it has crossed 17,900 as well as 17,850 also it has crossed. Okay, so it is already in the money. It's already in the money. So already the strikes which are attained, right? So they are known as in the money options. On the same as put side, 18,050, 18,100 and 18,150 already attained. Already they have attained. The price came from 150 to 100 and from 100 to 50, and then right now it's trading at 18,000. Okay, so this clearly denotes that these are the strike price which are in the money options. Okay, so now let me just understand from the interaction tab. Did you guys understand it in a proper way or not? Okay, so if you guys find something not okay, like if you find something, if you just made some wrong answers, please try to watch this ATM, OTM and in the money once again, so that you can understand it in a very clear way. Okay, so the current market price is at 42,200. So 41,800 call option is what? It's going to be what? In the money options? If so, yes or no? If so, just say is yes or no. Obviously, it's going to be yes, because see, the market is right now trading at 42,200, and already the price has attained 41,800, and from there only it went to 900 and 42,000, 4,200, 42,200. Right now it is trading. So which clearly denotes that 41,800 call option is in the money options. The answer is true. Now the second question: current market price is at 42,200. 41,800 put option is in the money. Come on, guys, say your answers. It's false. It's false. It's not an in the money option. It is an OTM, because the market is at 42,200, and hereafter only it need to attain 4,200, 42,000, 42,189, and 41,900, and then it need to come to 41,800, which means that it is a OTM option and it is not an in the money option. So answer is going to be false. That's good. Now, 42,200 is the current market price, and 42,200 put option. Mark this word, put option is an ATM or not? It's an ATM or not? Yes, it is an ATM. It is an ATM. Even if it is call, then it is also an ATM. Okay, I will have too many questions for ATM, OTM, and in the money options, because once you understand this, then only you will be able to take it forward. Okay, that's fine. So 42,200 is the current market price, and 42,200 call is an ATM. Yes, obviously it's going to be an ATM. It's going to be an ATM. And now in this case, current market price is 42,200, and 41,800 put option is what? I say it is like it's true or false. So obviously, see, the current market price is quite higher. It's going to be an OTM. Good. Okay. Now the question is, current market price is 42,200. 41,800 call is an OTM or not? Now let me just check how many of you are correct. Okay, it's going to be false. It's going to be false because this is an in the money option, because already price has crossed 41,800, right? And right now it is trading at 42,200. Okay, now we come to the very important part. Okay, so now from ATM, OTM, in the money, we came to the next step, the premium. Okay, so like whatever the premium you buy, right, the premium will have two values, the intrinsic value and extrinsic value. How many of you know these things, intrinsic value and extrinsic value? Let me just get some yes or no in the chat box so that I can understand. How many of you literally know about this intrinsic value and extrinsic value? Okay, so I think so that there are too many no's. Okay, superb. And now you guys are quite gifted. To be honest, you guys are literally gifted. Okay, so for those who say no, this session is going to be something very important for your entire career on options trading. Okay, so the premium always consists of two things, the intrinsic value and an extrinsic value. The extrinsic value is something which is a combination of time value, that's what we call it as theta, and then implied volatility. Okay, so as for the time being, you guys understand one thing very clearly: ATM and OTM, at the money options and out of the money options, will have only extrinsic value. Will have only the extrinsic value. And the in the money options, ITM, the in the money options will have both the intrinsic value as well as extrinsic value. The in the money options will have both the intrinsic value as well as extrinsic value. Okay, so time being, you guys understand this. ATM, OTM will have only extrinsic value. In the money will have both intrinsic as well as extrinsic value. Okay, so now here you see, guys, ATM is 42,000. Okay, ATM is 42,000, and 41,900 call option is 100 points in the money. It's 100 points in the money because currently the market is trading at 42,000, right? So 41,800 should be 200 points in the money. Okay, and 700 means it is 300 points in the money. So what it means, see, already the price has traveled 300 points from this particular strike. The strike, the market has traveled 300 points from this particular strike. Okay, but this particular strike price is 300 points in the money. So the premium of this particular strike price should be 300 only. Should be 300 only. But why it is sold or bought at the level of 540? See, the in the money of this particular strike price is 300 points. Already the market has traveled 300 points. And we have something remaining, right, on the premium, the 240 points. The 240 points, what it is? There is something, some logic behind it, right? Okay, now you guys are going to understand it. Now you guys are going to understand it. Okay, now see here. So this is a graphical understanding of things. As I said earlier, ATM will have only the extrinsic value. ATM will have only the extrinsic value. The 390 points is an extrinsic value. Okay, so now you can see here, 41,900 it's trading at 440, but on this 440, only 100 points is the value the value point is only 100. Over here it's 200, over here is 300. So now you can see here, as we go deep in the money, the intrinsic value increases or decreases. As we go deep in the money, the intrinsic value increases or decreases. Come on guys, type your answers in chat box. Okay, increases. Super. Okay, so this is at some point, maybe like we just take it at Wednesday. This is how it is designed. Wednesday, how it is. And at expiry on Thursday, okay, Bank Nifty expires on Thursday. And now what happens, you know, this 540 rupees of premium, the 540 rupees of premium will come to 300. And this 490 comes to 200. And 440 comes to 100. And this 390 comes to 0. This 390 comes to 0. Now you guys let me know what happened to the remaining 390 over here, the remaining 340 over here, and the remaining 290 over here, and the remaining 240 over here. What happened? What happened? It literally vanished. It literally vanished. Okay, why it vanished? So whenever it comes to option premium, right? Okay, when it goes to seller, obviously it goes to seller. See, the extrinsic value, what we seen over here at the ATM and OTM will become 0 at expiry. See, on Friday, if the value is 200 rupees of extrinsic value and 100 rupees of intrinsic value, on Thursday at expiry, what happens, you know, the 200 premium extrinsic value will become diluted and it will come to 0. It will come to 0. And only we will have the intrinsic value at expiry. We will have only the intrinsic value at expiry. Okay, so now you would have understood very clearly, ATM has what value? Extrinsic value or intrinsic value? ATM has extrinsic value or intrinsic value? Come on guys, type your answers in chat box. Okay, ATM has only the extrinsic value. ATM has only the extrinsic value, and that's what I said over here. ATM and OTM has only the extrinsic value. Okay, so now this 390 rupees at expiry, what will happen? This 390 rupees at expiry, what will happen? If the expiry is going to be at 42,000, what will happen? This will become 0. Altogether, this will become 0. Okay, so now, and that's what happens over here. This 440 rupees of premium now come to 100. Because the extrinsic value, what you seen over here, this extrinsic value, what you seen over here, has become 0 at expiry. Only the intrinsic value is there. Okay, so now you can see the 390 rupees of premium. Only the extrinsic value is the 390 rupees. On this 440 rupees of premium, only 100 belongs to intrinsic value. On this 490, only 200 belongs to intrinsic value. The remaining 290 becomes to extrinsic value. 240 over here and 300 over here. So this clearly denotes that even though you bought a call option or put option, if it is not going in your direction, obviously you're going to make loss. Even though it goes in your direction, it need to be more than the intrinsic value, the premium what you paid, right? On that aspect, the intrinsic value should be more than the premium what you paid. Then only you can make profit out of option buying. And that is very, very, very difficult. Okay, now you can understand, even though the market goes on your direction, you would have bought a call option, market would have went up, but still you will be in loss. What is the reason behind it? Now you guys let me know. What is the reason behind it? Whether it's the intrinsic value or extrinsic value. Come on guys, type your answers in the chat box. Even though the market goes in your direction, you have bought a call option, market goes up, but still you make loss. It's because of what? Intrinsic value or extrinsic value? Because extrinsic value is playing a big role on your MTM. Okay, that's fine. So now how we calculate this intrinsic value and extrinsic value, it's going to be very, very simple. And from this slide itself, you guys would understand how to calculate it. Okay, it's something very simple. I'm not going to waste too much of time on this. Okay, so intrinsic value, how we calculate? Current market price minus in the money strike price. Okay, and then extrinsic value is going to be calculated by premium minus intrinsic value. Okay, so it's very simple. See, the current market price is at 42,010. And the strike price is 41,600 call option. Okay, first and foremost thing what you need to check is 41,600 call option is a in the money or out of the money or ATM. That is what you need to check. And it clearly denotes that it is an in the money options. Okay, on this aspect, like you're going to subtract both and it's going to be 410. The intrinsic value is 410 and the premium right now it's trading at 610. So 610 minus 410 is going to be the extrinsic value. 610 minus 410 is going to be the extrinsic value. It's very simple. It's very simple logic. Okay. And for put option, how we calculate? The in the money strike price minus current market price. It's going to be very simple. So first we are going to check whether this is an in the money option or not. 42,010 is the current market price. 42,400 is the put option. Okay, and it is a in the money option because the price all the way, the 42,400 is already attained strike, right? So already attained. So now we just subtract both, so which is 390 rupees. That's what the intrinsic value is. And the premium is right now at 620. So you just subtract both and you will get the extrinsic value, which is the 230 premium. Extrinsic value, which is the 230 premium. Okay. So now you guys let me know. OTM, out of the money options, has only the orange color denotes the what? Extrinsic value, yes or no? True or false? True or false? OTM has only the extrinsic value or? Okay, it has only the extrinsic value, true. In the money options will have only the extrinsic value. False. Because in the money options will have both the intrinsic value as well as extrinsic value. Okay, ATM will have what? Only the extrinsic value or the intrinsic value? Exactly, it's going to be true. Okay, ATM is going to have only the extrinsic value. Now you guys tell me. OTM, true or false? In the money, true or false? ATM, true or false? Come on, guys. Superb. So you have said that OTM, it's false because OTM has only the extrinsic value. It does not have both the intrinsic as well as extrinsic. In the money, it is true. Here we have both the intrinsic value as well as extrinsic value. And for ATM, we have only the extrinsic value. We don't have both intrinsic as well as extrinsic value. That's good. Superb. Okay, as the stock moves deep in the money, the extrinsic value will increase. Come on, guys. Now let me know. As the stock moves deep in the money, the extrinsic value will increase or not? It's going to be true or false? It's going to be false. Actually, it decreases. As we go deep in the money, the extrinsic value will decrease. Okay, as the stock moves deep in the money, the intrinsic value increases. As we go deep in the money, the intrinsic value increases. Obviously, yes. As we go deep in the money, the intrinsic value will increase. The extrinsic value will decrease. Good. And now, option premium at expiry. Okay, at expiry, we will have both the intrinsic value and extrinsic value. Is it true or false? This is how it looks like. Okay, I want everyone to participate in this quiz. It's going to be false. It's going to be false. Because at expiry, we will not have any extrinsic value which is present. We will not have any extrinsic value which is present. Okay, all we have is only the intrinsic value at expiry. Okay, now this is true or false? Come on, guys, type your answers in the chat box. Fast, fast, fast. The option premium at expiry. This is true or false? Yes, it is true. It is true. Good. Now you guys are going to calculate the intrinsic value. Now you guys are going to calculate the intrinsic value. Come on, guys, make it fast. Okay, it's going to be, the answer is going to be, okay, I got one answer. What is the intrinsic value? Come on, guys, calculate it quite fast, fast, fast. Everyone got stuck. What happened to everyone? Let me just check. The question is tricky. Let me just give you a guess also. The question is tricky. Okay, many people say, I'm getting two different answers, too many different answers. 520, 300, 400, 980, 180, 200, 420. What is the intrinsic value? What is the intrinsic value? Oh my God, I'm getting two different answers. Okay, just read the question once again. Just read the question once again. You will understand. Okay, I'm getting 400, 400. No. How come it will be, see, the premium itself is only 220. How you guys go to 400? What is the intrinsic value? Now I got intrinsic value as 200, extrinsic value 20. How come? Read the question. Read the question carefully. It's very shocking for me. Till now I have not got the exact answer. $180, $180, $180. Now I'm getting answer 180, 180, 180. Oh, super. Krishna Mohan. Thank you for giving me the right answer after a long struggle. Okay, so see, it's very clear. First, we need to check whether it's an in the money option or not. Okay, on this case, current market price is at 37,600. The current market price is at 37,600. And 38,000 call option is an ATM or OTM or in the money options. It's a ATM or OTM or in the money option. Come on, guys, type answers in the chat box. It's a OTM. On that OTM case, how you will calculate the intrinsic value? Because OTM has only the extrinsic value. The OTM has only the extrinsic value. We don't have any intrinsic value for OTM. So now tell me, what is the intrinsic value? Now tell me what is the intrinsic value? Now the intrinsic value is 0. Now the intrinsic value is 0. Okay, so what is the extrinsic value? What is the extrinsic value? Okay, it's going to be 220. It's going to be 220. Okay, hope you guys understand it, right? Okay, so you guys, okay, so now let me just ask you a question. So now you guys are going to rate today's session. Okay, out of 10, how much you give me? Till now, based on the learning what you had, how much you're going to rate it? Okay, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 out of 10. Thank you. Now I'm very sure those 9, whoever given me 9, right? So then upcoming next 30 minutes, you guys are going to give me 10 out of 10. Okay, because we are going to have something more interesting in the next slides. Okay, so now you guys are going to calculate me the intrinsic value and extrinsic value. Come on, guys, type it fast. Yeah, the today's session, the recording will be uploaded in our YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm just sending you the link of YouTube channel. You can just join over there. Okay, the past sessions videos also uploaded over there. You can just have a view. Okay, so what is the intrinsic value? Come on, guys, calculate the intrinsic value and then the extrinsic value. Superb. Now Vasanta Raj have given me the answer. Okay, he's the first one to give. Okay, it's good. So, or like we have that bin. Actually, he's the first. Okay, so 340 is intrinsic value. No, the intrinsic value is 100. Okay, now we can see the difference between over here is the 100. So 100 will be the intrinsic value. The extrinsic value will be 340. The extrinsic value will be 340. Okay, the extrinsic value will be 340. Intrinsic value will be 100. Extrinsic value will be 340. Super. Good. Nice. Okay, I don't think so. Like too many questions are required, so we can move on. Now, whenever it comes to options premium or options trading, many people used to say delta, gamma, theta, implied volatility, and see, like it is very clear. It is very clear. Like we have like many things like delta, gamma, theta, implied volatility, but those things are literally very hard to understand. Okay, so on that aspect, I'm going to make it very simple. Even a school kid can understand delta, gamma, theta, and implied volatility. Okay, how many of you thought that these 4 things are literally very hard to understand and no one can explain it very simply? Okay, how many of you have like felt so bad about these four characters of options trading? It's very hard. Okay. No, so like I'm going to make it very simple. Okay, so next 30 minutes is going to be something more fun-filled. Okay, and you will definitely enjoy the teaching about delta, gamma, theta, and implied volatility. Okay, first let me just start with delta. Okay, the delta is nothing but the rate of change of option premium based on 1 point of move in the underlying. Okay, how many of you thought? Okay, so market, how this option premiums are increasing? How this option premium are increasing? Okay, so if the market moves 10 points, or if the market moves 100 points, my strike price, the strike price which you have selected, it moves only 10 points, or sometimes it moves only 100 points. If it's like if there is a 200 points of move in the underlying, your option strike moves only 100 points. And what is the reason behind it? And here comes the answer, delta. See, delta is one of the very important aspect whenever it comes to options, option pricing. Okay, so delta governs everything. Delta governs everything. Okay, so now how the delta ranges from? The delta ranges from -1 to +1. The delta ranges from -1 to +1. Okay, so now the rate of change of option premium based on 1 point of move in the underlying. Okay, so that is what I said related to delta. And you can see the put option premium will have a delta of 0 to -1 or -1 to 0. -1 to 0. The call option will have the value from 0 to +1. 0 to +1. Okay, so in this I clearly explained the delta has the value ranging from -1 to +1. On this -1 to +1, call option carries the 0 to +1. 0 to +1, which clearly means that the positive delta are taken from call side. The negative delta is in the put side. The negative delta is in the put side. Okay, -1 to 0. Now you guys tell me the call option delta ranges from what to what? The call option premium ranges from what to what? Okay. Superb. 0 to +1. 0 to +1. Good. Put option delta ranges from what? Put option premium, so put option delta ranges from what to what? Good. It ranges from -1 to 0. -1 to 0. Now, in that call option premium, we clearly mentioned that it has a value from 0 to +1, right? All the positive values are taken by the call options. On that ATM will have the 0.5 delta, positive 0.5 delta. Okay, it will have the positive 0.5 delta. Okay, and the OTM will have from positive 1.5 to the gap between 0.5 to 0 will be OTM, and from 0.5 to 1 will be taken by in the money options. Okay, so ATM will have a 0.5 delta. ATM will have 0.5 delta, and OTM will be having the delta between 0 to 0.49, and from 0.51 to +1 the delta will be in the money will take the deltas. Okay, so now don't worry if you don't understand these things. I will explain it in a very clear way. Okay, and similarly put option, you can see -0.5 will be taken by the put option ATM, and in the money will be taking from 0.51 to -1, and the OTM will take it from 0 to -0.45. Okay, now the interaction tab. Now you guys going to answer me, what is the delta of 37,500 call option? Market is right now trading at 37,500. First you need to select whether it's a ATM or OTM, and then you're going to answer me. From now onwards, it's going to be quite tough. The questionnaires will be getting more tougher. Okay, see, like I have designed this entire PPT in such a way, we take it from the bottom level from call options and we just move slightly up. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. So it's going to be 0.5, not 0.05. Okay, answer is going to be B. Okay, now we have the current market price at 37,500, and 37,500 put option we have. Okay, so 35,000 put option. So now you guys are going to answer me whether it's going to be A, the answer is going to be A or B. It's going to be negative 0.5. Negative 0.5. That's good. I can see something very interesting because everyone is answering on a answer is correct. Okay, now market is trading at 37,500. 37,700 put option. 37,700 put option will have the delta value between minus or plus 0.5 to plus 1 or 0.5 negative side to negative 1 negative 1. Okay, your answer is going to be B. Your answer is going to be B. Superb, superb. I can see like good number of answers. Like everyone is answering in the every answer is correct. I'm really happy. Okay, so what is the delta value of 37,700 call option? 37,700 call option. Whether it's going to be A or B or C. Okay. Read the question properly. Okay, read the question properly and address it. Read the, now I got too many wrong answers. Okay, take your time, understand it. Okay, so see. Good. So you can just see one thing very clear. 37,700 call option is a OTM. It's a OTM, so that it will have the delta value on positive side from 0.49 to 0. Okay, on that aspect, we don't have something on that numbers. Okay, so we have something for the in the money on call side and in the money on the put side, but we don't have something on the OTM, right? So it clearly says that the answer is going to be none of the above. Okay, it's going to be none of the above. Okay, now it's your turn. Come on, guys. Okay, so now current market price is at 37,500. What is the delta value of 38,000 call? So first and foremost thing, it is an OTM option. It is an OTM option, and the values will be between 0 to 0.5. The answer is going to be B. Super, good. So now, okay, so you guys know that market goes up, call option premium increases. Market goes up, call option premium increases. Okay, so how these things happen? Market comes down, call option premium decreases. What is the math behind it? You guys are going to understand it. So now, as well as whenever the market goes up, put option premium decreases, as well as the market goes down, put option premium increases. What is the logic behind it? During the start of the session, I asked this question. Okay, so first let me just understand for the call side. Okay, as we know, the delta is the rate of change of option premium. Delta is known as the rate of change of option premium based on 1 point of move. You see, if the underlying moves 1 point, how much premium need to be increased? Okay, that is the base work is done by delta. The base work is done by delta. Okay, now I put it very simple. ATM delta has 0.5. Okay, so ATM delta has a positive 0.5 as the delta value. Underlying has moved 100 points. underlying has moved 100 points. So right now in this case, we take Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty has moved 100 points. The price change, how much price will happen, like how much changes on the price will happen? So it's going to be delta into the underlying movement. Okay, so you bought it at 100 rupees. You bought it at 100 rupees. Okay, so you bought it at 150 rupees. Okay, you bought it at 150 rupees. Now you can see here the delta is how much? 0.5. Okay, for ATM, and the underlying movement is 100. So 100 into 0.5 is going to be what? 100 into 0.5 is going to be positive 0.5. Sorry, it's going to be positive 50 points. It's going to be positive 50 points. So if the ATM is at 150 premium, after the 100 points of move, it would have gained how much points? It would have gained 50 points, and it is totally governed by the delta value. And it is totally governed by the delta value. Okay. So now let me just take another example. OTM will have a delta value of 0.25. Okay. So on the same aspect, like I have bought one ATM, which has moved for the 100 points of move, it has moved 50 points. But the OTM with delta value of 0.25, a 0.25 of delta. Okay. So how much price would have changed? How much price would have changed? It's going to be the delta value into the 100 points. So delta value is 0.25 and 100 points of move is going to be 25 points. So now the 50 rupees of premium for this 100 points of move will increase by 25 points. Will increase by 25 points. Okay. So now you guys are going to calculate me what will be the close value. Okay. It's an ATM. Okay, we have bought an ATM at 150 rupees. The underlying has moved positive 200 points. Positive 200 points. Now, what will be the price? What will be the close price? Come on, guys, calculate it for me. If you understand this, you have literally understood how the option premiums are increasing and decreasing, and how to select your strike. Okay, so it clearly denotes that. So the price change is going to be 200 into 0.5, which is going to be 100 points. From 150, it will be moving to, from 150, it will be moving to 250. 150, it will be moving to 250. Okay, so now in this case, let me know. Okay, superb. So many have calculated it correctly. Superb. Okay, so hence it is in the money options. We have the delta is more than 0.5, which is right now we have 0.6, and the underlying movement is 200 points. The underlying movement is 200 points. On that aspect, the delta into the underlying movement. Okay, so delta is 0.6 and into 200 is going to be 120. On this aspect, already we have 200 premium. So from 200 plus 120 is going to be 320. It's going to be 320. Super. Now you guys calculate it for an OTM option. Now you guys calculate it for one OTM option. You have bought an OTM, which is at premium of 100 rupees. The market would have moved, 200 points, but still you would have gained only 20 points. Even despite of market moving 200 points, you will be profitable with only, how much? You're going to be profitable with only 20 points. And many times you would have been shocked. After you see a very good rally in Bank Nifty, the call options what you bought would have never given you good result. And sometimes it would have been in loss also. Even the loss would have not been recovered. And it is all because of this particular delta. So while you're going into a trade setup, you need to understand very clearly. So which strike price you need to select. Okay, so based upon this delta only, you get a better understanding. So if you're going to target for 200, like 100 points of premium, then if you are selecting an OTM, it is not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen. Okay, so now why when the market comes down, why the call option premium decreases? Okay, so before we see the result, before we see the answer, now you guys let me know why. Because now you would understand. Okay, because market goes up, call option premium increases, because it's the positive into positive, it gives a positive result. Okay, so now here we have a positive delta for call option, right? Positive delta. But on the other hand, we have the negative movement in the market. We have the negative movement in the market. Okay, so now what makes the call option premium to decrease? How market comes down, call option premium is also coming down. Okay, so now you guys type me the answer. What should be the reason? What should be the reason? Delta. Super. See, the market movement is negative. The delta is positive. Delta negative, I mean minus into plus. Minus into plus is going to give you a negative result. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, now we can see here the underlying has decreased by 100 points, minus 100 points. Decrease in the sense we give minus 100 points. Delta is 0.5. Now delta we have plus 0.5 into negative 100. Now it clearly gives you negative 50 points. It gives you negative 50 points. So the premium what you had is 150. Okay, it has lost 50 points. It has lost 50 points. Now it will come back to 50. Okay, so now you guys calculate for this 0.75. Okay, 0.75 into 100 by minus 100 gives you negative 75 points. So already you had 250 points. If it just get reduced by 70 points, it would have come to how much it will come? 175. It will come to 175. Okay, now you guys calculate it for me. Okay, the value is you can see it very clearly. Super. So it's a 0.5 delta. Okay, it's a 0.5 delta and plus into minus 200 points, which means 100 points has vanished. So now the answer will be from 150, this will come to only 50 points. Only 50 points. Okay, that's fine. So now let me understand the real interesting thing. When the market comes down, how the put option premium increases? It's a simple math. What is that math? Come on guys, type it in the chat box. If the market comes down, how the put option premium increases? What is the math behind it? It's very simple. Minus into minus plus. It's minus into minus is going to be plus. That's it, very simple. Plus into plus is equal to plus. Plus into minus is equal to minus. Minus into plus is equal to minus. Minus into minus is equal to plus. Minus into minus is equal to plus. And that's what. So minus 0.5, the underlying moved negative 100. So now minus into minus is going to be plus. 0.5 into 100 is going to be 50 points of movement. It's going to be 50 points of movement. Okay, now you guys answered me. So ATM is having 0.5 delta, negative 0.5 delta. The underlying has came down 100 points. Okay, the underlying has came down 100 points. So already we have 150 premium. What will be the close? What will be the close? The close is going to be 200. It's going to be 200. Okay, now you guys understand the impact of delta. See, if you are selecting a strike price whose delta is only 0.1, even the market moves 200 points, you are going to be gifted with only 20 points. Okay, so in order to select the strike, delta gives you a very, very big role. Okay, delta plays a very, very big role. Okay, and now And like it's very simple. As the market goes up, how the put option decreases, because the market goes up is a positive concern and put option delta will be negative. So minus into plus, sorry, plus into minus or minus into plus is going to be a negative result. And that is why the put option premium decreases. That is why the put option premium decreases. Nice. Okay, now let me just go to gamma. Okay, see, you guys now would have understand very well about delta. Okay, so how many of you did not understand? Okay, now let me just take it on a positive note. How many of you understand delta very clearly? How many of you understand delta very clearly? Yes, 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 yes. Good, good, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Okay, so now let me just move to gamma. Okay, see, gamma is something very important because, as I said earlier, delta governs the option premium. Okay, then who governs the delta? Gamma governs the delta. Okay, gamma governs the delta. Okay, so it's even though you are king, okay, but who sits on your top? Okay, maybe in your home. Okay, in your home, you may be the family king, but who governs you? Even though you are a king, who governs you? It's your wife, right? So wife or your girlfriend will govern you. Even though you are a king, even though you are a prince, nothing to worry. Okay, your wife will literally govern you. On that aspect, let it be delta. Delta can govern all the option premium. But who governs delta? Okay, gamma is the one who governs everything. Okay, gamma is the one who governs the delta. Okay, so on this note, from this chart, you can understand one thing. How many of, like, okay, now we have this DTE, okay, days to expiry. On this aspect, on the expiry day, the DTE will be 0. On the expiry day, DTE, days to expiry, will be 0. On the like, okay, let's just keep it as Bank Nifty as example. Bank Nifty expiry is on Thursday. Bank Nifty expiry is on Thursday. On that aspect, the DTE on Thursday will be totally 0. And on Wednesday, what will be the DTE? How many days are there to expiry? How many days are there to expiry? It's 1 day. So on Wednesday, the expiry, the DTE is 1. So what about Tuesday? What is the DTE? The Tuesday, the DTE is 2. And Monday, the DTE is 3. The Monday, the DTE is 3. It's very simple, right? It's very simple. Okay. So as the DTE is very near, we have very fast shifting, very fast shifting of option premium. And you can see it on Thursday, the two post 1 o'clock, from 1 rupee, the premium will go to 200 and 200 to 0. Okay. In Thursday, you can see it very clear. From 1 rupee, it goes to 200. From 200, it comes to 0. It's all because of gamma. It's all because of gamma. Because in gamma, changes very fast at very near to expiry. And that's what it shows. 4 days to expiry will have such a peak gamma. The gamma will be very high. Okay, so no need to worry. Next slide, I will explain it clearly. Okay. And now we can see here on 11 days to expiry, it is quite smooth. 18 days to expiry, it is more smooth. And 25 days to expiry, it is almost ultra smooth. It is going to be ultra smooth. There'll be no much big variations which is going to happen. Okay. Now we put it in a very simple part. This is a 100cc bike. This is 200cc bike. This is a 300. This is a 500, and this is 1000cc bike. Which bike moves fast? Come on, guys. Everyone type this. Type your answers. Which bike moves very fast? Obviously, your answer is going to be 1000cc bike. It's going to be the 1000cc bike. Okay, now, which bike travels long distance in same time? Okay, I have given only 2 minutes time. Okay, depends on the person who drives. Okay, let me just keep it myself. I'll be a person who throttles it till the end. Okay, so I'm the person drives it. I will throttle it till the end. Now, which bike travels long distance at the same time? Whether it's 100cc or 200cc or 300 or 500 or 1000. Okay, it's going to be the 1000cc bike once again. Okay, it's going to be 1000cc bike once again. Okay, like that. Gamma is very, very, very fast. So that it's like 1000cc bike. It's very fast, near to expiry. It's very fast, near to expiry. As the days to expiry are too high, it will be quite slow. Okay, so it just keeps on decreasing as it moves long in the day to expiry. Okay, so no need to worry. Still you're not understood, don't worry. I will make it more simple. Okay, so now from here to here, the market literally traveled. The market literally traveled from here to here. On this aspect, like we just take different expiry: 13th April expiry, 21 April expiry, 28th April expiry, 26th May expiry. Okay, we have taken different expiries and we just made the open price and high price over here. Okay, so in between this gap 11:15 to 2:13, the price has moved from 451 to 692. And for 21 April from 700 to 944, and 28th April 886 to 1140, and on 26th May it is 1205 to 1650. Now you guys let me know which has made the highest movement for this from here to here, which has made the highest point gain, whether it is 13th April expiry or 21 April expiry or 28th April expiry or 26th April expiry. Which one has made a big gain? Come on, guys, type your answers. Okay, it is 28th April. Okay, so I got first answer. What about others? Come on, guys. Now the answers are totally different. I get too many different answers. One says 13th April, one says it is 28th April. Okay, 28th April. Okay, now let me just, okay, so Vasantraj got the exact point. Superb. Now we guys see here. Even though the 241 points of gain is there, okay, so 241 points of gain is there. Okay, here we have 250 points of gain, but still on the percentage calculation, it has moved 53%. From 451, it has gained 53%. And whereas in 700 premium, it has gained 300, it has gained 34%, and 28% and 15%. It's not about the point gained. It's all about the percentage it has gained. So which clearly denotes that the very near to expiry, the premium moves very fast. Why the premium moves very fast? Because gamma changes very fast near to expiry. Okay, as we go deep, like deep DT, okay, the days of day to expiry is quite big. Okay, so from on 13th April to 26th May, we have a very big expiry duration, right? So on this aspect, it has moved only 15%. Okay, so now the 1000cc bike is the 2nd March, which is the 7 days to expiry. Here it is 9th March. Here it has 14 days to expiry, 21 days to expiry, and then 35 days to expiry. Okay, now you guys understand it, right? So very near to expiry, the option premium will act like a 1000cc bike. Very far DTs where it will be like the very old bike with 100cc, it moves very slow. Okay, that's fine. Now you guys would understand it very easily about the gamma. Now, what is this? What is this? Okay, it's a moon movement, moon theta decay. Okay, exactly. See here, this is a moon eclipse. Okay, so now you can see here 20 days to expire. The DT is 20 days. This much big extrinsic value will be there. this much big extrinsic value will be there. And 16 days to expiry, this much big extrinsic value will be there. And 12 days to expiry, this much of extrinsic value there. 8 days of expiry, this much. 4 days, this much. At expiry, on morning, we will have this much. At evening, it will become it will be cut up, done. Okay, so it will be what we call it as not a full moon day. It's a black moon day. Okay, what moon day? I literally forget. During the school time, I used to what we call it as, it's eclipse. Yeah, it's eclipse or new moon day. What day it is exactly? Even I forgot what day it is. New moon day. Okay, so it's a new moon day. Okay, good. So I literally forgot. Okay, so 20 days to expiry, it's like a full moon day, where we have full extrinsic value, full theta decay will, like full premium will be there. Okay, we call it as Amavasai, right? Okay, so 20 days to expiry, 19 days to expiry. So this is how, as the day decreases, as the day comes near to expiry, the option extrinsic value becomes, it erodes, and finally at expiry it will become 0. And finally it will become 0. Out of this, the option buyers are getting profit or option sellers are getting profit. Who is getting profit out of it? Whether it's option buyers or it's the option sellers who are getting profit out of it. Obviously, it's the option sellers who get profit out of it. Okay. So now we will understand further in detail. See, at this point and at this point, okay, the market is trading at the same point at different date. Okay, the market is trading at same point at different date. Now let me just we have just taken the value for your reference, and now it says that on March expiry, 2nd March expiry, we have 427 premium and 388 premium over here. Okay, this is 22 February at 9:15 a.m. The market was trading over here, and on 24th February 10:05, the market is trading at the same point as this date. Okay, now we will look into the premium. See, on the 22nd February at same point, the premium was 427. At 24th February, the premium is trading at 388. So there is something which has been eroded, right? And you can see here 883 to 813, 818. 1318, 80 to 1300, sorry, 1343. So which clearly says that there was a 39 points of decay over here, 65 points of decay over here, and 37 points of decay over here. On the percentage calculation, it is 9% on the March expiry. It is 2nd March expiry, and 7.4% on the 30th March expiry, and 27th March April expiry. It is 2.69%. So this clearly denotes that. The theta decay is very high in the near premiums. The theta decay is very high in near premiums. Okay, good. Now we have the implied volatility. Okay, so now you guys will understand more about this theta. The theta is one of the variable which keeps on eroding. Okay, it is under the extrinsic value. It keeps on eroding. Okay. Now let me just understand about the implied volatility. Okay, see, as we know, the premium will consist of intrinsic value and extrinsic value. Now we have seen about the time value, which is the theta, and on the extrinsic value, because extrinsic value have two parts: the time value, which is what we have seen right now as theta, and the next one is the implied volatility. The next one is the implied volatility. And what do you mean by implied volatility? What do you mean by implied volatility? Okay, the implied volatility is nothing but, all of a sudden premium increases, all of a sudden premium decreases. We don't know, like nothing would have happened in the market. To be honest, nothing would have happened, but all of a sudden the premium will increase. Nothing would have happened, all of a sudden the premium will decrease. Okay, it's all because of this one boy, which is known as intrinsic value. He is the worst ever boy. He's the worst ever boy. He can make things totally upside down. All of a sudden the strategy will go to profit. All of a sudden the strategy will go to negative. But there won't be any movement in the market. Okay, so now I'm going to explain it in quite different way. So this is a balloon. Okay, the premium can be inflated as well as deflated. Okay, all of a sudden the premium will inflate and all of a sudden the premium will deflate. How these things are happening? Okay, so now whenever the IV gets the implied volatility decreases, the option premium will decrease. Option premium will decrease. If the IV is increasing, or if the higher IV we have, on that time, what happened? The option premiums will be inflated. Okay, can you mention one day in the recent time? Okay, let me just put it in this way. Can you mention any one day on February of every year, February, there will be one day where we have extreme premium. And this time, I'm very sure we had 800 premium. We had 800 premium at ATM. On call side 800, put side we had 800. Exactly, it's a budget day. It's a budget day. See, like on budget day, what makes the premium to inflate? What makes the premium to inflate? Everyone will be panic. Okay, if someone is panic, the option premium will increase. Okay, when we will be panic in the market, whenever there is news which is coming out. Okay, so we have this RBI meet. During RBI meet, the option premium will inflate. And what are the other events where people will become panic? Budget day. In COVID, exactly in COVID, everyone become panic. Fed meet, exactly. War. If war happens, if India, if there is anything like during 2019, I think so, 18 or 19. So like we know, like our commander Abhinandan has crossed the LOC line. Okay, so during that time, obviously the premium inflated too high because there was a war scenario between India and Pakistan. So that inflated the premium. Whenever there is uncertainty, the premium will increase all of a sudden. Okay, so when the premium will decrease? After the event is done. After the event is done. After the event is done. Okay, so now let me just put it the other way. See, before election, okay, before election, we will have the campaign, right? So there will be a very different scenarios. Like there will be many people, like everyone will be panic, like who's going to be the next prime minister? Okay, like that. So after we get the result, right? After we know the result, will we do campaign? No, right? We don't do campaigns. Okay, so like that, whenever the event is done, there won't be anything panic. Okay, if the event is done, once the election results are out, or once the RBI monetary policy are out, okay, once the Fed meeting is done, okay, so once you know this is not going to have an impact, then everything will become normal. So option premium will be deflated and it will become normal. It will become normal. Okay, so it's very simple. It's like very simple. When an IV will increase, when an IV increases, what happens to the option premium? What happens to the option premium when all of a sudden some bad news comes in? The option premium increases. Okay, when an IV decreases, what happens to the option premium? After the election results, okay, or after the monetary policy, obviously the option premium will decrease. Obviously the option premium will decrease. Okay, so pre-event, before the event, IV will increase, option premium will increase. Post-event, the premium will decrease. Post-event, the premium will decrease. Okay, so till now, you guys understand very clear about what are the things. You guys understand all the way. I need to go to the slide number 1. Okay, so did you guys understand about contract, premium reactions, moneyness, where we discussed about ATM, OTM in the money? On premium, we spoke about intrinsic value, extrinsic value. Greeks, we spoke about delta, gamma, theta, and implied volatility. Okay, so all these things we have covered literally. Okay, so now I want you guys to rate me for out of 10. So now how many of you are going to give me what numbers? Let me just check it. Okay, so now till now I don't got any 9. Okay, 9, 9.5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Good, 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 good. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. See, like I try to make this session more interactive. Okay, so you're the best I got in my life. Thank you so much. Okay, so now let me just move on towards the single leg strategies. Okay, so here we go. Like we have this option matrix. Okay, so buy against call, buy against put, sell against call, sell against put. Okay, so once you buy a call option, you have a view that market needs to travel in the uptrend. Okay, and when you buy a put option, we call it as long put. On this case, the market is going to be on the downtrend. Okay, and we have the sell. Whenever you sell a call option, how you make a profit? Whenever the market comes down, you make profit. Whenever you sell a put option, market needs to go up in order to make profitability. Okay, this chart is known as the payoff diagram. This chart is known as the payoff diagram. Okay, so like don't worry, like in upcoming sessions, we'll teach a lot about how to configure the payoff diagram and those things, like how to understand more about the POP, probability of profit, how to calculate the break even. So many things are need to be addressed. Okay, so no need to worry. So I'm going to teach you everything. Okay, so if you're following some systems, right? So like I have a specific term known as demand and supply. I follow most of the time demand and supply. So demand and supply, on demand we used to take long positions. Okay, on supply we always take the bearish sort of trade setups. Okay, so now this is a reversal sell zone, which is a bearish setup, So now you guys let me know which one I need to take, whether it's going to be long call or long put or short call or a short put. Which one I'm going to do it? Whether it's going to be a long call or a long put or a short call or a short put. Okay, so it's going to be on a downtrend, we'll take the long put as well as we will take the short call. Long put as well as the short call. Okay, now in a bullish view market, what you will take, whether you take a long call or long put or a short call or a short put in uptrend. It's going to be a long call and a short put. It's going to be a long call and a short put. Okay, that's fine. Just give me a moment. Okay. Because I skipped a few slides. Okay, I'll go back to those slides. Because we have something known as option framework. Okay, I'll teach the framework first and then I move on. Okay, so basic components, like the basic components are like long call, long put, short call, short put. Okay, so these are the basic building bricks. Okay, building bricks of an options strategies. Okay, so strategies, we have like two different strategies. One is a directional strategy where we know the direction. Okay, and we have the non-directional strategies where we don't know like where the market moves, whether it's going to be an uptrend or downtrend, you don't know anything. Okay, on this aspect you will take the non-directional strategy. You will take a non-directional strategy. Okay, so next we have spreads. We call it as credit spread and we have a debit spread. Okay, so credit spread is where we receive premium, and in debit spread we will be paying a premium. Okay, no need to worry. Okay, don't think it is more complicated. Okay, so this is a scratch of the basic components. Okay, so hereafter, like in the upcoming because this video will be ending in next 5 minutes because we have been like 2 hours. So this part will be taken on the next session. Okay, and the link will be posted in Quantman Telegram page. Okay, because this will take another 2 hours for me to explain all the strategies. Like we have 20 strategies, so in order to explain all the 20 strategies, how to do that and how to become profitable on those aspects, it will take me another 2 hours to complete it, so that we will just take the Yeah, like the session is recorded. The session is recorded, and the session will be posted in the YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm just sending the link of the YouTube channel as well to everyone. Okay, so you can find it there. Okay, Telegram. I'm just forwarding you the Telegram. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Where is Quantman? Yeah, I'm just sending the Telegram link as well. Okay, I think so. You got the Telegram link. Everyone would have got the Telegram link. Okay, that's fine. So and then we speak more about the single leg strategies, like how to create a single leg strategy. Okay, so and how to create a double leg strategy. So double leg strategy, where we speak more about the ratio spreads, and we speak about the long straddle, short straddle, long strangle, and short strangles. Okay, and then we speak a lot about the four leg strategies like iron condor and inverted iron condor. And apart from that, like we do have some other strategies, other four strategies are there. So we'll be discussing all those strategies in the next session. So on that session, like we'll be discussing like too many concerns related to all this iron condor, iron butterflies, inverted iron condor, and then we have this covered call. And then like many strategies will be like we have almost like 20 on the bucket list. Okay, so we'll be discussing about all the strategies. So it will be another 2-hour session. So you'll find the link of the next video on the Telegram page of Quantman, so that you guys can join the next session and get more benefit out of it. Because see, like whenever it comes to options trading, right? So there are too much of knowledge is required. Once you are very strong with the base, then only you can take it to the next level. If you're not strong with the base, it's not going to help you at any point of time. Okay, so try to learn the basics. Okay, it's not only about options trading. Whatever you do, try to learn the basics. After that, you do it to the next level. Yeah. So you'll be getting 100 free backtest credits. Okay, so you can just contact the support team in order to get the same. Yeah, the presentations will be there. The PPT will be there. Okay, so like you can just get it in the Telegram page itself. Okay, so I'll be sharing it with the Quantman team. The Quantman team will be posting it to everyone. Okay, so no need to worry about it. Okay, guys, thank you all. Link to be shared on WhatsApp also. Yeah, like you'll be getting it, but please take a note, like you'll be getting this presentations as well as the session will be recorded. The session is recorded, and it will be I'll be uploading the same. Okay, the session is recorded. Yeah, I think so. It's recorded. Okay, so the same will be posted in the YouTube channel which I've shared. Okay, yeah, I'll share the YouTube channel once again with everyone. Okay, this is the YouTube link. Okay, so if you want to watch the early video access also, you can just see the early videos which I've uploaded. Okay, thank you all for joining this session. So another 2 hours of session is there. So I want each and everyone to join the next session and make use of it. Okay, so it'll be on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure like on what day I'm planning for the session. So based upon my availability, I will do it. I try to do it on Wednesday. Okay, so because every Wednesday we used to conduct sessions, but unfortunately last week, yesterday, I had few work, so that I postponed it to Thursday. In general, we have it on Wednesday. Okay, and please don't forget to join the Saturday session. So Saturday session is something very, very important, where we speak a lot about options trading on quantitative aspects. Like we'll be speaking about option buying strategies, option selling strategies, and we speak a lot about the portfolio creation for your portfolio. How much strategies you should need to take it on on buying, and how much you need to take it on selling side. So you need to divide your strategy money into different parts in order to undergo to reduce your drawdown durations. And we it's not something like we just like that give you a software and then move on. Okay, it's all about you guys are going to understand the Quantman in a very very deep way. And then once you understand it in a deep way, then only you can make money out of Quantman. Okay, so we help you to understand the option basics as well. We teach you how to create option buying strategies, selling strategies, and how to create portfolio. And all you need to do is join the session and get the knowledge, and then you guys are literally going to rock it. Okay, thank you all for joining the session. We'll meet you on next week. It's always a pleasure for me to meet many new youngsters or new novice people entering into market. I'm really happy in training you guys. Okay, so thank you all. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to teach you, and please join the next session. Thank you all. Bye bye.